Hey Rex Detective here. So there's been new talk in the anime community called TOGUEN ANKI. If y'all don't know, it is kinda new. It's basically Shiki Ichinose found out he was an Oni, a demon after his father, a former Momotaru. A demon hunter is killed from protecting him from a Momotaru. I don't want to explain the rest, just go watch it. But the talk has been about the fan service. Bad animation, and it's generic. And to be honest, I liked TOGUEN ANKI from the jump, and I still follow it. And when I first watched, I did not find a problem in it. I liked the animation. Even though the story was generic plot, I still enjoyed it. But I do get why people hate on it, so I am going to tell you the reason why people hate, to see if it's valid, in my opinion. And by the way guys, everyone have their own opinion. If you hate it, it's fine. And if you like it, it's also fine. You know, bad quote. But anyway, let's get into the section that will be broken down into 5 parts. I will tell you along them. First off, so the first problem that I actually hear about this anime is fan service, and the over-sexually character, which in my opinion, I did not really saw it as a problem, because I feel like I saw worse, and I never thought it was too deep. I just ignored it. And I think most people would have too, if it did not have the other problem that we will talk about later. But I do get how it can overturn people from it, like with scene. Yeah, it is weird and unnecessary, I guess, and can get annoying. And the build of the characters need to be discussed. It reminds me of a type anime like Old Mime from the 2000s and 2010s, if you know what I mean. But I do get why it's weird. Like this girl was cool, calm, and strong. But the character build threw me off. I felt like it was degrading her of her ability. She had so much potential, but she should have died instead of her, and she is annoying as shit. But before I move on to what others think, I feel like if it's not a filler episode, there's no point for fan service. And if it also have no direction to the story, it's useless, cause the fan service in TOGUEN ANKI has no direction, which it's seemingly not a regular problem for me. But TOGUEN ANKI is not long enough to catch up to a manga, if it even have any. But if it did, it's not long enough to add a lot of filler. But still, you still should not add it regardless, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I sound like a gooner. What I mean, put most fan service in the filler, and the rest needs to be about the story. Maybe a couple weirdness here and there. But they don't do that, and in my opinion, because it's a short anime, isn't it like 24 episodes? And I feel like they're adding the fan service to cover up their other problems in the anime. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next section. Animation. To be honest, in my opinion, I liked it the first couple of episodes. I thought it was good, and still now, I get why people hate on the animation. But still, I mostly gave it a pass, because I enjoyed the story. And yes, I did watch amazing animation, and top-class animation. Thank you. But I liked it, because it was simple, so I am gonna listen to others' opinion, and give my 2 eyes. So this G says, the animators not animate proper movement without CGI. And this dude responds saying, no, it's not as bad as X-Arm or Berserk, and if you know you know, it's good for anime standards. And he respond, no, I am just saying I don't like it being overused, HMP as a profession. Myself, I went to college, not to just see some weak witty minds fight. Here's my saying. When I watched the CGI was not bad at all. It was not great, but it was watchable, and it was good when it needs to be. But we're not gonna say that. Then Charather movement are awkward. I will admit it ain't perfect, but again, it was good and watchable. Yes, it had its moments where it was questionable, but overall, it was not bad. And the overuse of CGI, you could make a argument. But as this man explained, oh wait, as I explained that we never know what is happening behind the scene. And sometimes they have no option, or else we know what happens. But in real cases, this argument goes 2 ways. But the way I hear some people talk about the animation, you would think it's X-Arm level bad. It's animation. It's fine. A little inconsistency, but fine. But I relies on presence. So this case is in the middle. But I would say valid. Next section, and our last for today. Part 2 will be on another day. Hopefully before school. I don't know. I will try. Yes, I'm really busy, but last case pacing, the one I myself noticed the most, this one is gonna be mostly more me, because I have experience with this. So yeah, when I first started, I thought this was good, but it was moving fast, like too fast, like too fast. I was weird out, coming from someone that loves fast-paced anime, then it slowed down. I was weird too. Then the problem that I had, then they moved out of the school. I felt like they should have stayed at the school and develop it from there, but I was still fine. But after that, I felt like the story was slow, then it picked up the pace, then slowed down. You get what I mean? And I think it is the most valid reason. After fan service, I kinda wanna speak more about that now. I am just thinking, but whatever. That case is cleared anyway. But the pacing it bad, I may say, but what I will say, yes, it does kinda ruin the plot, but it does not destroy the plot. It's still progress even though it's slow. To be honest, this is all the way valid. But to still defend this anime, One Piece has terrible pacing, and none judge that. I think, yeah, just trust. Anyway, this case valid and it's cleared. Good day at the office today. I have the right to call myself RX Detective. Yeah, that's tough anyway. Part 2, you may see before school. Hope, or maybe a couple days after. Trust. So as you see, I solved all of these cases, and none can say otherwise. So yeah, have a great Christmas, and RX Detective out.